Hi there, Todd. This is Sheena, and I tried to call you and just receiving a ring, so I'm not sure if I was trying to call the right number. But this is Sheena, and I help different real estate investors all across the U.S. Be able to establish your online presence, ergo receive more leads, ergo be able to convert those sellers, right? How good is it to have inbound sellers, right? There's nothing more lovely than rather than doing outbound, outreach, right? So three things that I want to be able to kind of discuss here will be your Google Business Profile, which you have. So that's check your website, your competition, and also the performance behind yours and your competition's website and Google Business Profile. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Of course, my passion is to be able to help, startup. I wouldn't say that you're a startup business, but businesses who haven't really established your online presence as to where they can get a lot more exposure. We see time and time again those other businesses out there who are receiving um, all of those sellers, and the rest not having the chance to be able to help all of these people. So of course we want to make sure that we're spreading the blessings, right? So we want to make sure that we're spreading it to other investors. So I want to be able to go over that just for you, and hopefully this will help you out. If you find it interesting, if you need more insights, let me know. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Google Map Pack. This is where if your seller types in "sell my house fast" Houston or in Houston, then you'll be able to see this top three Google Business Profiles. And this is separate from your website. And these top three right here are the ones receiving the businesses. 30% of their business will come from this, right? So you want to be found in those top three. There are two pages, right? So you can see a lot of other real estate investors lined up for this position. And you want to be in the top three, and it's very, it's not very difficult to do that as far as you're able to just be on top of it. I do see here that you have your own, so really great job. Let me just check and see on how many photos you have. So you just have two. If you can put 100 in there, update it with 100, right? So the more updated your profile is, the better. I love the fact that you have your address, you have your phone number in there, and these information has to be the same across the board. No, extra space or missing space. It has to be exactly the same across the board. Your closing is there, so that's really great job. And of course, having those reviews as well will be very helpful. Having your social media profiles will be very helpful. And, like I said, just updating it constantly, right? So you have 4 Google reviews. If you've helped more than that, then hunt them down and ask for those reviews. That will be very beneficial. And of course, if they are found in 50 directories, then get those directories, copy them, and get more, right? And have more. So you want to outperform them all the time. So that will really be helpful. Next, so that's organic, right? You can be doing, I see that you have been doing Facebook advertising, Facebook ads. The beautiful thing about this is that, you're just, it's just a matter of updating it, right? The ads is really fast in return, but if you stop it, then of course the exposure will stop immediately. So this one, it will take time, and being in like really established, having that authority being in that this top three is just, it's just priceless, right? People, you have that exposure where people just click onto your business. So next will be the website, right? This is your main competition. Of course, at the bottom will be the ads. So the higher you are in this first page of Google after the search, the more likelihood you are able to get clicked and get exposure. 72% stay in this area. You get more 72% likelihood of getting that exposure, and the lower you are at in the first page, the lower chances of you getting selected. And of course, how much more for page two and further, right? So our target is to be here. So, in order for us to do that, we want to make sure that your website is good. So, I know that you have Carrot website, your real estate investors. I've seen a lot of real estate investors who invest in Carrot website, which is good because you don't have to think too much of the content. All you have to do is just tweak them, but you just have to make sure that you customize it exactly for yourself. If you have to put your photos in there, put your photos in there. So, Google loves words, so it sends its crawler bots to each and every single website 24/7, 7 days a week. And two things that you want to be able to show besides the fact, I mean, it looks like you have good command content on there about 1,000. So you want it to be about 1,500 to 2,000. That's going to be the ideal. Um, and also have keywords in there. So the keywords, you want to be able to make sure that you are utilizing the exact keyword that your sellers are using. Sell my house fast, Houston, or in Houston. Then you want to put that here, exactly the same in and around. I'm not sure. I usually that's not the the highest keyword. So you want to make sure that you're typing it exactly as how it's being seen in Google, as it's, if it's performing. And it has to be strategic, right? We're going to talk more about the keywords later on. But yeah, so having those keywords and increasing your command content will be very helpful. And then let's go ahead to and also too, one thing that I've noticed is your phone number is not clickable. Make sure that you make that clickable. I think all you have to do is just modify that in the back end of Carrot, right? And make sure that that's clickable. Otherwise, the form is really helpful, and also your social media links will be very helpful as well. So it has to be like this for the phone number. So and you can kind of replicate your competitions as well, having that video there, having your face there, increases your credibility. I love this grid right here. I know that you're servicing other areas as well. You can place that there. um but I love yours because yours is a drop down, so it's easy. I didn't really see this that much, but having this is not a bad idea as well. Right? So um having videos, having those keywords, see, I sell my house fast Houston. All right. So they're using those keywords and having that map in there, just full of information. And I believe that this is a carrot as well. I thought this is a carrot. It looks like carrot. I guess it's not. So yeah, I mean, you can put the information about the same way with yours, right? All right, so let's go ahead and go behind the scenes, and I'm gonna be showing you your information here. So I see that your website was established around January 2021. So it's been over a year. So let's go over this part right here. UR rating will be your trust rating, your credibility scores, like a credit score, and DR rating is the power of your domain. 100 being the highest for both, and both has to be relatively the same. And both are impacted by the section right here. Backlinks will be a link, your link, um, being shout out by another domain. So for domains, there are 4 backlinks being shout out your links, right? And then domain basically, gives power and authority to your website. So you want those domains that are, if it's something that they can pass power to your website, you want those that are that are powerful as well. And then organic keywords is like I said, sell my house fast Houston. You want that specifically stated in your website because that will help you be searchable by your seller. All right. So 0 organic traffic. So let's go ahead and check on your competition and check and see why they are number 1. All right, so their UR rating and DR rating are relatively the same. They have a lot of shout outs from different domains. Of course, this domain has been, established for a while. But of course, it's not going to be impossible for you to, eventually outrank them. As far as we are utilizing and applying these strategies, right? So let's go ahead and check on their so all of these strategies that they are applying gives them about 1,200 organic traffic in their website. Right? Just imagine that having 1,200. I don't see that elsewhere. So you have a really good potential in Houston, right? If you convert about 10% of that 120 leads, inbound leads, how much is that, right? So that's a really good potential a possibility for you. That's a good thing. So let's check on the position here. It means the rank, right? They are position number 1 for sell my house fast in Houston. So let's check sell my house. See, all right, so they're position number 1. It's hard. So this volume, it means that there are about 40 searches in using this keyword, and then KD will be the keyword difficulty. So it's hard to rank for the keyword difficulty, but it should not stop you from still utilizing that word. This one is easy to rank because it's 10. So 0 is the lowest, easier to rank, and 100 is the hardest to rank. So let's see Houston. Houston word. Houston Capital Home Buyers. That's their name. Sell your house fast Houston. It's 51, but you can still utilize that. Sell house fast, right? So they're ranked. So you still, you can still use them, right? Buy my home in Houston, sell my home fast. So you want to be able to use those keywords where um like the lower keyword difficulty it is, the better, but then you can still utilize those keywords because one day, once you have established all of your assets, that will help you, like I said, um, uh, use that into a digital real estate. House buyers Houston 51, buy my house Houston 59. So these are kind of selling a mobile home to be moved. Anything that has Houston will be your target, right? And then, of course, you want to be able to rank individual as well. You can rank in Alvin and check on your Alvin competition and so on and so forth. Anyway, I hope that helped you out and did not confuse you. Applying your website, I want to be able to see your business succeed and flourish. If you have any questions, let me know. And let's check and see, how we can help you out if you're having difficulty kind of achieving it. Okay. Other than that, thank you so much and have a wonderful week.